Welcome back to the Mr. Big Facts podcast. Now, a special Juneteenth to everybody, to my peoples, all who celebrate Juneteenth. I'm not really a big fan. It is what it is. But I came to say that over the weekend, I discovered a video made by the one and only Dane Callaway. Now, I like Dane Callaway. I respect Dane Callaway because I've been watching him for about probably the better of about 3.5 years. And I've been listening to what he had to say on the identity of the so-called black man in America. And I'm like, this dude makes a lot of sense. This brother makes a lot of sense. Now, him and the god of the FBAs, Tariq, the snake, Nasheed, they got a little beef going on, Now, Tariq is trying to discredit this man, and this man is an intelligent man. If you listen to him, he takes his time, he does the research. He exposed Tariq Nasheed for the fraud that he is, for the snake oil salesman that he is, and he exposed the fact that he's only in it for the money. And like Martin Luther King said, he's leading his people into a burning building. He's not a scholar when it comes to what has to do with black history and the origins of blacks in America, and the research to find out who we really are, our tribes, our ancestors. How do we go about? It's like we're lost. We just cannot really pinpoint who we are. We don't know what to be called. They calling us black. And Dan Callaway made a really good point when he said, you cannot call yourself black. Now, black means nothing. Black is a color. It's black. White means nothing. White is a color. It's white. He was explaining that we're not truly black. You look at our skin. Unless you're a truly dark person, truly dark, say like Akon or somebody that has a lot of exposure to the sun. There's some of us that are really dark, really dark. You can say, yeah, that's a black person. But truly, in the United States and around the world, we're brown people. And I'm not saying that we should be called brown people, but we're not black. Black is a color, and there's nothing attached to a color. There's nothing. This is why, he said, the so-called reparation movement isn't going anywhere. It's at a standstill. Now, you can say that Tariq Nasheed is fighting for reparations for the so-called FBA black American, but then again, he added the word black in there. And this is why the movement won't move, because truly we don't know who we really are. So we're calling ourselves different names that was given to us. We're calling ourselves color, black. Like what? Like there's nothing attached to black. There's no history behind it. Black History Month, he said. There's no history behind black. Now, I believe that the so-called FBA black American would have had a better chance with reparations if they just claimed being African American. I'm saying they would have had a better chance if they claimed African American, not being from Africa, but just saying it's better than black. Whatever we choose, whatever you choose to call yourself, y'all gotta get on point and get it together. But he exposed Tariq again, and I'm happy because I've been saying this for a while. I've been saying that this man is a fraud. This man is using the pain, the insecurities of the black American to fatten his pocket and feed his family Now he's lying about his projects. He's lying about what he's doing with the money that you gave him. You know, he doesn't have to answer to that. You already gave it to him, and now you're in there, and all you clowns who keep calling in, and, you know, yeah, we got to stick together, and these Africans, and these immigrants, and these, yeah, that's not your biggest problem, buddy. That's not your biggest problem. Your biggest problem is the fact that you're sitting there waiting for pie in the sky. That's the problem. Like, there's no true leaders again. There's none. There's no black leaders anymore. Because everybody is for self. Everybody's trying to line their pockets. There's no genuine people out there because they know that in the black, so-called black race, in the so-called black community, there's no hope. But this is why everybody's just saying, all men, all women for themselves. Just grab what you can get and get out. And this is what he's doing. He's grabbing what he can get and get out. There are some people that are really trying. Guys like Dane Callaway. He's always been putting out facts. Facts that'll break your back he's been putting out. While Tariq Nasheed has been copying him. Lying to y'all. Switching up who he is. What he's about. Pan-Africanism. Mac Daddy. Teaming up with Tommy Sotomayor. Disrespecting black women. Now he's a so-called, a soldier for the so-called FBA black race. You see, that's the thing. All he's doing is giving y'all a moment to feel good about yourself. He's selling you dreams. He has no power. He can't make anything happen. All this talk about black reparation discussions in California, my people. How long have black people been free? It's Juneteenth. Let's talk about it. How long have black people been freed and got nothing for it? Now, Dan even went on to say that back in the day, black so-called Americans were not called black. He said they won't call black, and this is why there's a wedge in the process of getting the reparations, because now it's like who's who? Who's who? You're black. What's black? We're not gonna give black people anything. Because you're black. Black's a color. Black is not a lineage. Black is not a it's not a an ancestry. There's no ancestry behind it. Black is nothing. So he exposed Tariq Nasheed, and I'm glad he did, because somebody had to that has, somebody that has the following and the reputation of Dane Callaway is actually good to put out the information on this fraud. Now, he made over $1 million on you guys. Right? He's living in Hollywood. He's living somewhere in LA in a big mansion with his family. Just had a new baby. Shout out to him and his baby. But there's no museum. Still same rhetoric. Marcel, I forgot his last name, lost that race that he was going against, Clyburn. Right? He came out and said that there's people celebrating. And you know what he said, right? He said the only people that are celebrating are immigrants. Now, this is funny. Now, I don't know why an immigrant will celebrate Claiborne, whatever his name was. I don't even understand where this guy comes up with these fantasies in his head, Clyburn is an African American. Now, that's his people. The people that he lives with in South Carolina or wherever, they're all African Americans. They vote if they're older. They voted for him. So why would you try to lump in immigrants and say they're cheering on for him? Why? Immigrants don't even get involved in this process like that, But I just wanted to bring that for you guys real quick to let you know that go check out Dane Callaway, how he exposed him. And I warned y'all, stop sending this man donations. Stop funding his movies, his books. He's a fraud. He's never going to get you anywhere. You're never going to get reparations fucking with this guy. I'm going to keep it 100. You guys got to jump ship. You guys got to start thinking on your own. Don't put your life on hold and say, well, reparations is coming soon. Tariq's fight. He's lying to you. You'll be caught with your pants down, with your ass out when it's all said and done. While he's off with the money, with the bag, with the pillowcase of money on his back. He'll be off with the bag. He's already getting the bag, telling y'all to go put money in his Kickstarter now. After getting $1 million. Over $1 million, probably $2 was what O'Shea Duke Jackson said. How are you still begging for Kickstarter money for your whack-ass movies and documentaries? Now you're on there talking about, yeah, I had my new baby. Nobody cares. God bless that baby, but that's your business. A lot of other people have babies. You care about them and their babies? Are you going to send them some money to get some formula for their babies? What are you doing for them? Are you sending a gift to the baby showers of all the people that donated to you? See, y'all don't see it because y'all just did $25, $10. You don't see it. But a certain amount of people did, and he made a lot of money. And he has millions of dollars now off of you guys. And, you know, he's living that life. And some of y'all are living in poverty. But because there's a dream and a hope that somebody's going to fight for you. You know, I understand. I understand how y'all been broken down mentally, physically, and just destroyed. And y'all just need anybody to come along saying that, hey, I'm here for you. I'm going to fight for you. Just give me $100,000. Yeah, he got $100,000 times 10 or maybe times 20. And what y'all got? Nothing. He ain't even helping y'all find y'all so-called lineage so y'all can get this so-called reparations based on like certain groups. Y'all should be going in there groups of say 50 or 100 that can prove lineage and getting checks. He ain't doing that. He's spending the money and just telling y'all, do it yourself, do it yourself. How about you raise money so they can find out who their ancestors are and their real lineage is so they can get their money. How about that? But anyway, I'm going to sign out right now. I got to go get this money the legal way, all right? I ain't scamming nobody. But anyway, y'all have a great day.